to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Krogal. We have a very large haul today, friends. This is a hefty haul. This is the most I've spent on groceries in a long time. Very excited to share. If you're not new around here, you know this, but if you are new, the beginning of these hauls, I like to talk. I like to chit chat. I like to maybe give you some life updates, let you all know what we've been up to, and then talk about my shopping experience, why I chose to go where I did, and what I'm making for the week when it comes to lunches and dinners. So if that doesn't sound like something you're interested in, you can always jump to the timestamp in the description box. That is the time when the haul actually starts. That is the time when your eyes will hit the produce. We always start with produce around here. So if you need to fast forward, I take no offense. I don't have much life stuff to update you guys on today. We are just getting back into the groove of things. Since coming back from our staycation, we were gone for 4 days, and that kind of rolls right into why this haul is so large. So prior to leaving for our staycation, I purposely didn't buy anything that I knew was gonna go bad. I really kind of like strategically bought groceries for that week leading up to when we left, so that wouldn't happen. And then I also cleaned out my fridge, like tossed anything that was gonna go bad, that was bad, whatever. So when we came back on Tuesday, we're bare bones in it. I did do a what I eat in a day that day, and it was basically just me like piecemealing things from my fridge and my pantry and my freezer, and trying to come up with meals for the day. So that was that. Now, kind of on top of that, once we got home, we decided we were gonna do the Dr. Oz smoothie detox, and that video will go before this one, so I will link that in the cards if you're curious. We did a 3-day smoothie detox, and essentially, I just placed a Walmart pickup order for everything I needed for the smoothies. It kind of worked perfectly. We would do that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is today. And then I would have my groceries from Saturday on. So it all jives really well, but we just have nothing. Like, that's why this haul is so huge, is because we have nothing. And I'm also making like legit meals this week. I'm not pulling anything from the freezer. I'm not doing like breakfast for dinner. I'm making actual meals, and that required me buying like a lot of meat, a lot of aisle items. So I went to Trader Joe's today, as you know from the thumbnail, and it was really fun because I have not been there in a hot minute. I have not been there in a while, and it was just cool to pick up things that were new to me and things that I know are new to Trader Joe's. I have become obsessed with, I think the handle is Trader Joe's List. Yeah, Trader Joe's List on Instagram and on YouTube. Now her YouTube channel is newer than her Instagram. And it's funny because I was on this kick of just like watching Trader Joe's hauls because I wanted to see what was new there. And I came across her video, I watched it, I looked at her subscriber count, and I'm like, oh, she only has 8,000 subscribers. But you know, sometimes like you can tell the way someone's talking, I'm like, she really knows her stuff. Like, I don't know, I just, in my head, I thought she was gonna have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers because she was like really in the groove. Well, then I go to her Instagram, and I think she has like 1.3 million followers or something. So obviously she got her start on Instagram and then kind of migrated over to YouTube. But she shares all the new Trader Joe's items, and I have been obsessed. I'm like watching all of her hauls. I followed her on Instagram, and then I have the notifications on so I can see when she posts new things, just because they have been getting so many cool new items in, and I don't like want to miss anything. Like, I want to make sure like I'm on the pulse when it comes to new products. There were a handful of impulse buys today for sure, but as someone who's just coming off of 3 days of not eating any food and only drinking smoothies, I feel like I did really good, because I feel like I felt like before I went that it could have gone the complete opposite way, where I was just like went bananas and just, you know, grabbing things and throwing everything in my cart. So I did get a few things that were not on my list, but in general I feel like I did a good job. So let's talk about meals for the week. Here is my list. The sun is consistently being covered up by the clouds, so if the lighting is like, ooh, ah, that's why. So let's see, we're doing chicken Milanese with arugula. I'm doing salmon croquettes and Brussels sprouts. I'm doing salsa chicken in the slow cooker, and that's gonna cover 2 nights. One night we will be out to eat, and then I'm doing chili in the Instant Pot. All of these meals that I'm doing for dinners are recipes from Skinny Taste. I will link her site in the description box. I've always loved her, even pre-keto, pre-low carb, pre-any type of diet, just when I kind of was on a I want to eat healthier kick. I love her recipes. I've never had anything that was bad. They're pretty simple, and she has macros for everything, which is really nice. And then for lunches this week, I'm making butter chicken. I don't know if you guys saw the what I eat in a day I posted, I guess it would have been last week, sometime last week. I was supposed to make butter chicken for a dinner dish, and I ended up getting confused, and I made a different type of Indian dish for dinner. So I still have like the spices and like certain things I need for the butter chicken. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make that for lunches. We'll eat it with cauliflower rice. I also picked up some like Indian bread from the freezer section at Trader Joe's if like we want that as well. But I'm glad that I am actually getting to like use the things that I purchased to make that butter chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'll show you everything I bought, and then I'll tell you how much I spent. Look at this sleepy dog. Oh, he's so cute. All right, to the haul, to why you're actually here. I picked up a bag of wild arugula, 2 bags of diced onions. Y'all know I'm all about the diced onions. I'm lazy and I don't want to chop my own. So 2 bags of those, 2 avocados, some bananas for Daisy, limes, a red bell. I think this is for the, yeah, I think this is for the chili. 2 lemons, a red onion. I got a small bag of potatoes. I'm thinking I'm gonna do something like, I'm gonna look up some type of like smashed potato recipe. I've seen those on Pinterest a lot and make them for Daisy. Ginger, raspberries, blueberries, dill, and Brussels. All right, dairy. I bought so much cheese. But let's start here. Eggs, I got a large thing of heavy whipping cream, 2 things of sour cream, and like I said, all the cheese. I got this organic Dutch Gouda. Daisy has been loving this. She's actually been asking for like snack plates for lunch. So I'll do fruit and some crackers and some turkey and some cheese. And she's just like living her best life. So this cheese will get eaten. I bought a lot of it, but it's definitely gonna get eaten. So I got the Gouda. I picked up this Gruyere. I've never had this one before. I'm like very well versed in Trader Joe's cheeses, and I've never had this. So excited to try that. This one, y'all, I mentioned this in my what I eat in a day, and I am gonna reiterate what I said. I'm embarrassed it took me so long to try this. This is the unexpected cheddar. It is just absolutely delicious. It's aged, it's very like rich tasting, very strong cheddar taste. It's out of this world. So I got a block of that and a bag of it. This is a newer item at Trader Joe's. This, I feel like this like set Instagram on fire when it comes to Trader Joe's products. They just started carrying this, the unexpected cheddar, in a shredded version. I have no idea what I'm gonna use this for, but we'll figure it out. And then I saw this. This was on an end cap in the freezer section. It wasn't in the freezer, but it was on like the end cap of it. It's shredded pizza seasoned Toscano cheese. This was like almost $5, and it's not that big, but yum. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. I mean, obviously I could use it in a quesadilla, definitely on eggs. I feel like this would be delicious. I think you could also do it if you're making your own pizza. You could totally use this on there. So pumped about that. And then I picked up 2 dips. I'm well aware that these are not like dairy per se, but they're in kind of the same section. Oldie but a goodie, caramelized onion dip, love it. And then this, I feel like this is seasonal. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like it's seasonal. I've had it before. It's their black bean dip with jalapeno, serrano, and habanero peppers. It's delicious. It's really good, obviously with chips, but you can definitely... All right, I just had like a coughing attack. Excuse me. So like I was saying, you can dip chips in this, obviously. You can dip quesadillas in it. I have used this before as like a spread on the tortilla before you kind of load everything up for your quesadilla. It's so good. It's so, so good. Beverages, all the beverages. 2 things of plain sparkling water. We have a soda stream, but the tank is out. So I just got these to tide us over, or tide Daisy over, because she loves her sparkling water, because I'm raising like a 3-year-old going on 30. So I just bought 2 of those. Those will kind of just last us till we get a new tank. I got this bottle of rosé. I've never seen this one there before, and it was $4.99. I bought Corona. The only reason I bought this was because I need a light beer for that salsa chicken. So I'm gonna keep a bottle and then just take the rest to my parents because I know my dad will drink that. 6 of my No Joke ginger juice shots. I love these. I've been missing them, so I'm really happy to have these again. And then I saw this and couldn't pass it up. So this is the Endless Summer Hard Seltzer. I've never seen this brand before. It's a multi-pack, so you get 3 black cherry, 3 passion fruit orange and guava, 3 raspberry, and 3 key lime. 100 calories, 1 carb. Really excited to try it. It was pricier than the White Claw, so I'm really curious to see how it tastes. All right, frozen, I needed a bag of corn. And then I got this, I'm not gonna try to say that, Indian bread. I'm thinking it's kind of similar to naan bread. It's definitely high when it comes to carbs, but if you kind of divvy it up, even into fourths, I mean, these things are huge. So even a fourth of one, which would be 10 net carbs, I believe. So 9.5 net carbs for a quarter. Would be worth it. All right, meat. I got a ton of chicken. I got a thing of thighs. I got a package of just regular breasts and then thin cut chicken breasts for that chicken Milanese. Bacon, my favorite bacon of all time. It's so delicious. It's so good. So I got a pack of that. Turkey, Cernan and I could eat this, but this is mostly for Daisy. And then some 85-15 ground beef. Guys, now we have to come all the way over here. Like this was a two counter haul today. So all of the aisle items. Let's start with the more boring stuff. It's just the stuff for Daisy. Peanut puffs, cheddar puffs, crackers, like I said, for those snack plates that she's been requesting. And then fruit strips. She loves these. I recently just ran out of ones that I got at Aldi, which are very, like, price-wise, very well priced and delicious. She loved them, but I'm out. So I bought just a bunch of the Trader Joe's brand fruit strips. All right, and then the other aisle items. So this is a new thing for me. I know it's not new to Trader Joe's. This is the chili onion crunch. So essentially it's like chilies and dried onions and garlic and peppers, and it's in like an olive oil sauce. I have seen people on YouTube and Instagram use this for many a thing. Dipping things in it, putting it on sandwiches or pasta dishes, or even just putting it on like a protein. So I'm really excited to try this. I kind of want to try just putting this on like a piece of turkey. I feel like it would just kind of amp it up a little bit. Now it is 6 net carbs for a tablespoon. So do with that what you will. Obviously when I'm eating it, I will be measuring it because I feel like this is one that could really get away from you quick, but I'm really excited to try this. We have some chunky salsa, some balsamic glaze. I've never tried the Trader Joe's brand of this, but I have tried just regular balsamic glaze, and I think it's just delicious. This is gonna go on the arugula. That's gonna go with that chicken Milanese, so yum. A thing of diced tomatoes, some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna use these, but I'm gonna cut them with my pork rind breadcrumbs that I have. 2 things of tomato sauce. I got 4 cans of wild caught Alaskan pink salmon for those salmon croquettes. And then these. So back in the day, I used to get the Norwegian crisp bread all the time from Trader Joe's. It's a fantastic cracker substitute if you are eating keto or low carb. And they used to come, they're probably a little bit shorter than this package, but they basically just come in like a big flat cracker. And it's, I mean, first world problems, but it was kind of a pain in the butt because I didn't want to like chomp on this like huge cracker. So you always just like, you know, break it apart and whatever. Now they have actual crackers. So they're these like thin little like planks is like the best way I can explain them. And I'm so excited. Now they are everything but I mean, I know it says everything but the gluten, but they are the everything but the bagel, I think, because these ones have onion and garlic, which the other ones didn't. The regular Norwegian crisp bread didn't. So I think that's kind of what they're going for. And we can see macros wise, for 7 pieces, it's 9 net carbs, which for a cracker, something crunchy, is not terrible at all. I saw those and I like couldn't believe my eyes. I was just like, what, crackers now? I just feel like it's so much more user friendly, and I'm definitely more willing to reach for that when it like it's already, you know, portioned out essentially and like made into crackers. So I'm really excited to try that. I'm just excited to try everything. I've been using that word a lot in this haul, but I am just like, haven't been eating food for 3 days and haven't gone to Trader Joe's in a long time, and So anyways, my total today, $203. That's a lot, and that's a lot to spend at Trader Joe's. I feel like so many times I go to Trader Joe's, I, you know, give them my cart, things start scanning, and I'm like, really? That's it? That's it? And by the time we get to the end, it's like, it was only $101, or, you know, I'm so surprised by how easy it is to shop like frugally there. And actually stick to your budget. But today we had to throw in the chili onion dip. We had to get those crackers. We had to get 7 types of cheese. So we had to get alcohol. So I'm not like shocked it was $203, but definitely more than I normally spend. All right, friends, if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. Where did you shop this week? What are you eating? I always like to know. And I will see you guys on Friday. I don't want to say what kind of video it's going to be. I always do this. I always say what kind of video, and then there's no video, or it's a different video. But I will see you on Friday. That much I can tell you. I will see you then.